All right. Yo, what's up? Um, I just filmed the video and it was almost done. And I messed up and I have to restart and I'm very mad. I spent like 19 minutes on that video. I was 19 minutes in that recording, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And this is not working. So unfortunately, I'm going to eat while I talk about this. Um, let's jump into it and maybe I can make this video shorter. So basically, wanted to post, haven't posted in a long time, but I recently got into this debate, literally like maybe 3 hours ago, from this guy named S.I.Q. I believe he's a power scaler of One Piece. I'm not sure. I just watched one of his videos. The video is matchup power scaling doesn't work. Um, I hated the video. I didn't hate the video. I didn't like the video a lot, right? And I yeah, it was a bad video. I commented on his video. He commented back. I've been trying to reply, but it seems like all my replies are getting. I don't know why they're not like going through. It's not like an old man, but like I'm I you see this. I commented on his video. He commented back. Um, and then I tried to reply to him like two times, and it deleted, or I don't know if it deleted or something happened, but didn't go through. But yeah, I didn't like his video. I'm gonna reply to him through here, and maybe he'll see it, maybe he won't. Um, he has like 30,000 subscribers, and I have 13. Um, but yeah, I'll punch up. I'm punching up. Shit, fuck it, I'm punching up. Right? Yeah, I didn't like his video. He basically talked about how scaling in One Piece, specifically using like scaling like feats and shit, is not good in One Piece, and it's not the primary way of scaling. And I didn't like that. I thought it was stupid. I thought the things that he said in the video, like he made a comparison of Ultir versus Katakuri. Said that Katakuri would win because he's a first commander, and Ultir is not a first commander of a Yonko crew. And he also used a Law versus Marco thing and said that Law would win because he has better feats, even though he said feats aren't the thing that matters the most, right? And a huge problem I have with this video is I think he just he doesn't understand that the power creep in One Piece is so much. Um, you know, to be fair, I haven't actually. I'm not actually caught up to One Piece. Surprisingly, I'm only on Dressrosa, but I power scale One Piece a lot, and um, it's on hiatus for me. One Piece. I have some other stuff I want to watch, but I love it, and I still power scale it, and I use all the current stuff like from Owlbath. I use that in my power scalings, right? So basically, he doesn't understand that, right? I can't think of too many things, or no, I can't. Okay, the main thing I use for or for power creep in One Piece is in, and this is the clearest thing in Wano. Um, Luffy in Gear Fourth got one shot by Kaido. After he trained with that old guy that I forgot his name, he was scrapping with Kaido, going hands for hands with him in base, right? And think of that, a Gear Fourth, which we know um, has stat multipliers. I forget how many, but they do. There is stat multipliers in Gear Fourth. A Gear Fourth Luffy and got one shot by a Bagura from base Kaido, and the same Luffy that did a little bit of training came back in base, was scrapping with Kaido. That is the clearest way, and also unfortunately, because again, like I said, I'm not caught up. The only way I can describe the power creep in One Piece, right? He doesn't understand that. That's why he doesn't understand things like like Ultir versus Katakuri, he's saying, like I said, Katakuri wins because he's a higher commander. But that's not how it works because Luffy at that time was so much weaker than he is now. And not even now, I'm just saying in Wano at the time because he compared him to Ultir, right? Like I just don't get like and another thing I don't think he gets his narrative, like with Marco versus Law, right? Well, actually, God, I don't know. I don't even know if I would call it narrative. I would just call it like I don't know. He argues like he wants to do like bounty scaling because like Shanks is like, yeah, bounty scaling is good. I'm like, I Chopper has a bounty of like 4. So like a random like fool can beat him, right? Like no. No. So like what? Like I'm not discrediting Shanks here. I think Shanks is arguably top 5. I don't want to get into my top 5. I'll give you a hint. Mihawk is not there. I mean, he is. He's probably 5, and then Mihawk, and then Shanks is 4. But like that's a different. Which I think I will make that video. That's a different topic though. I just don't get it. Like in regards to the Luffy. I'm sorry, not the Luffy. The Marco versus Law thing. It's like um it's like who like is stronger, right? Like it's not Law, like it's Marco because like he just didn't use like feats, or like he showed feats from like this is what he did. He was like Marco or Law is stronger than Marco because he did he meaning Law did better against Big Mom than Marco did against top tiers. Just basic top tiers from like Marineford, right? So that's like Garp, that's Kizaru, kind of, even though he got. So here's my thing, right? With me, Marineford, it's ass. I hate using Marineford as scaling. The only thing I use for scaling for Marineford, like commonly, is the Blackbeard planetary feat for Marineford, but everything else I hate. Like Ivankov tags Okainu. How is that happening ever? I don't know. Right. But I just don't get it. Like from how we know Marco is right now, right? And we know that Law has like here's the thing, right? Law has not shown good hockey, right? But he hasn't shown these things. Doesn't mean he doesn't have these things. This is the same. My same the the same reason why I have Blackbeard top 1 is the same reason why I have Marco very high. Is yes, we haven't seen a lot from Marco, right? Just like we haven't seen a lot from Blackbeard. I think we've seen a lot more from Blackbeard, and we have statements from Blackbeard, right? But we just haven't seen a lot from Marco. But Marco is obviously stronger from things. I mean, okay, we have the payback war, right? Um, and we have uh, God damn it! All right, I'm gonna reply to this in a minute. But we have the payback war that we didn't see against with Marco and Blackbeard, right? We have these things from Marco that Marco should just because he lived in a time where it was so much harder to be pirate and there was so many more top tiers, right? You had people like um like Roger, people like Garp, people like Shiki, right? And assumably he's fighting these people and he's doing good, right? He's doing good. And I think he used the thing of like, there's some guy that told me like, oh, Marco would win because like he can fly and shit. Like, nah, bro, like that's not. We just looking at who's fighting who and like who's stronger. Like, that's all we're looking at. You know what I mean? Like, man, I don't get this guy, man. Y'all should watch his shit though. I mean, I don't like his shit, but like, here, this is the video. It's a matchup power scaling doesn't work by S.I.Q. You watch it, man. See what you think about it. Don't listen to me and be like, hey, that's an opinion. Um, you know, I don't get it, man. It's just not how it works. You he used feats, he used statements, narrative sometimes, whatever the fuck else. Like he's the type of guy who would be like Anaru is like, because he tried to use like weaknesses of people, like Luffy's like cutting or some shit, or like he went against that. I'm not sure, but like, oh God, I saw a comment. Someone commented this, and I don't mean to go at this guy too. Yeah, perfect example happens before Enter versus Luffy. Enter was clearly the strongest of the two. He hearted that, right? Which I guess that doesn't mean he agrees or he doesn't agree, but he hearted that. And like I feel like he's the type of person who would say that, who like doesn't understand this stuff, right? Like he would say, "Oh, Eneru was stronger than Luffy," but like he wasn't though, because of feats. Because Luffy was blatantly dodging his attacks, blatantly tagging him and doing good damage. And even people like Usopp, base nothing Usopp, he was just a guy back. He pretty much is just a guy now, but he was just a guy with a bow, or not with a bow, with a slingshot. He was like Ness, but without the psychic powers. And he tanked a hit from Eneru. Not, it wasn't like a fucking like, like crazy attack from him. It was just like a hit, but like he tanked that. I'm like, really? Like that's who's stronger than Luffy at the time? Like, bro, like I don't get this guy, man. Like I'm not trying to hate, bro. And like this guy, like I don't know, because I recorded this video twice. I don't remember if I said this in this recording, but hold on. Where's my? Let me pull up the thing we had here. Oh, and another thing, if you watch this, I've been trying to reply to you, but it like doesn't let me. I'm not sure why. There's like an error or something. But hopefully you watch this. I don't know how you're gonna click on this, but maybe you will. I'll probably I'll title it like your name, like response to this, right? But and you know, I read this, but I'm just gonna put it on screen just so everyone can read it, just because I don't want this video to be super long, because I do have to upload this from my computer. So this is my statement. Oh, that's super bad. There you go. And you all can find this on his video if you just scroll to like recents for comments. There it is here. Oh shit, that's my food. That's his reply. God, that is so bad quality. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it better. At least I know I got a camera finally on my computer. Yeah, I just don't get this guy, man. I really don't. It's just not real, bro. Like I'm not trying to hate, but it's like, come on, like in his reply, like I get, like I said some crazy shit, like I said, like like this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard, and like you don't read One Piece, but like I really just I don't understand how you can read One Piece and think Marco is like not beating Law, or like I don't understand how you can like I don't think he really called himself a power scaler, but he's obviously trying to power scale here, and he's saying, but he doesn't understand like basic things about power scaling, right? Like I don't get it. And he didn't reply to any one of my points. None of them. He just said, "Hey, I'm like, I'm also like attacking you, so like fuck you." And like, yay. But like, no, bro, like reply to my shit, you know what I mean? Shit, I don't know though. Shit is stupid, man. No hate to you. I'm sure you're a cool guy. You just don't know how to power scale, bro. That ass, man. And like I have an ego, because like I think my shit is true, what I say. And I'm like, yeah, like, yeah, right? Like Goku beats like Luffy. Like, is that an ego because it's true? Like, things I say is true. Like, if I say something that's true, it doesn't mean it's an ego or it's an opinion. There's a difference between an opinion and a fact. The fact is Goku beats Luffy. It's a fact. Okay. The other ones, maybe, like Marco versus Law, whatever. Maybe we can have a debate on that when Law has like real feats, right? But I'm sorry, not Law has real feats, when Marco has real feats, because Law has like some pretty okay feats, whatever. Like he has some pretty good ones. Like he was like half, arguably more than half, because the kid is kind of ass. against Big Mom, even though Big Mom is really not all that. I mean, she's cool, but it's like, where's your hockey? Like, you got cool devil fruits, you got fire devil fruit, one of the most underrated devil fruits. Where's your hockey? Where's your hockey, man? We don't know where your hockey is. It's not here, bro. It's not here, right? I don't get this guy, man. I don't know. Leave y'all comments in the comment section. If you watch this, maybe we can hop on Discord and debate, and we can like post it or some shit. You can post it on your channel. I'll post it on my channel. Don't matter. Or we can just. I'm not, because I ain't trying to get clout. I ain't really about it for the clout. I'm really just about it for the sharing my opinions and shit. I'm trying to upload more videos and shit like that. No, that's about it. No hate to this guy too. It's just how it be. You know, we're power scaling. That's how it is. So maybe you can debate me if you see this. That's about it. Peace.